This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battle Sage. So, a few days ago, a new dev blog went out, and I know a lot of you are probably hoping for an update on upcoming content, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that, I'm afraid. They did actually promise more information on Battle Royale and other gameplay soon though. This time, however, they're talking about Battlerite Pro League Season 2, and at least for me, this is also very interesting. So, let's go through everything we know so far. So first off, when is it happening? So, the Season 2 group stage is going to kick off on the 11th of August in NA and the 12th of August for EU and SA. The whole thing will be streamed over at twitch.tv/Battlerite for the NA and EU games and twitch.tv/Battlerite SA for the South American games. This time we've also been promised full VODs uploaded here on YouTube as well, so that's great news. I'll put a full list of dates on screen now for you to look at, and of course if you want to have a look at the full dev blog, I'll leave a link in the video description. It's worth mentioning that there will be no international final this time. Don't worry, this wasn't an oversight, it was always the plan to have 2 regional leagues before the next international final at DreamHack Winter in November/December. So we have this league coming up in August, we should have another regional in October or November, and then another LAN final at DreamHack. If you'd like to watch, the NA games will be happening every Saturday from the 11th of August, starting at 12 PM Pacific time. The EU games will be every Sunday from the 12th of August at 6 PM Central European time, and the South American games will also be on Sundays, but they start at 7 PM Brasilia time. Next, we have the really interesting part. Champion bans. Now, don't get too excited, this feature will only be for BPL. They don't currently have plans to do champ bans in league games. However, this is something they're trying out in Pro League this season. The picks and bans will be simultaneous, kind of like how we do it in league games. So first, each team bans a champion and those bans are revealed to each other at the same time. Next, each team picks their first champion. After that, the second champions will be picked. Then a second ban will happen. And finally, each team picks their last champion. It's worth mentioning that when a team bans a champion, they're only banning it for the opposing team. So if a team bans Shifu, they can still pick Shifu. They'll only be preventing the opponent from picking Shifu. This feature is going to be very interesting. And honestly, it's going to favor teams who are very flexible with their picks. The first ban can kind of weed out cornerstone champions from a comp you might struggle with. For example, if you were against Red Canids, you could ban Blossom, Alder or Thorn to prevent their signature double support comp. Or if you know your opponent has a one trick, you could try to put your opponent on the back foot by forcing them onto something different. And then with the second ban, teams could block a particular comp they see forming or ban a champion that might counter their second pick. Maybe one team picks Rook and they know the opponent has a good Ivor player. They could just ban Ivor to prevent those Berserk purges. I think this is going to create some much more exciting mind games in the pick phase. It will certainly make the picks more exciting to watch as a viewer, and that's probably one of the most important things as an esport, keeping the viewers engaged. For better or for worse, I think it's a really good idea to try this out for Season 2. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work and we just remove it before the LAN finals at the end of the year. Finally, let's take a look at Rising Stars. So it's been confirmed that Rising Stars will be returning for Season 2. And for those of you who don't know, this is a free entry tournament that can actually gain your team a place in BPL. It's totally open to the public and I would highly recommend giving it a go. No matter what your skill level is, it's a really worthwhile experience. Even if you're a lower skilled team, it gives you the opportunity to play against some better teams and you might learn a thing or two. It's worth giving it a go at the very least. So that will be happening the last 2 weekends of August and the first weekend of September. But I'll probably do another video closer to the time. Also, we should be getting another dev blog soon with more info about Battlerite Royale and such. So stay tuned for both of those. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battlerite guides, news and discussion. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some unique rewards, then head over to patreon.com/BattleriteSage. And don't forget to check out twitch.tv/BattleriteSage. Until next time, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon.